What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
All right, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Mike Molyneux. No Marv is on tonight, just me and Mike. All right, guys, so Tom Brady posted a video that got everybody jacked up about the season and about potential rosters, about people potentially being back on the roster who we don't have any information on right now. Very little information. Josh Gordon, Brady posts a video / like a little flip book thing. It was frame by frame of him throwing to a receiver. A lot of people are just coming to the conclusion that it is Josh Gordon. Certainly looks like Josh Gordon. So as we know with Josh Gordon, there's a lot of information that dives into this. Been suspended multiple times. Got suspended again last season. The Patriots did re-sign him on a 1-year, $2.025 million contract. Ian Rapaport did say that his rehab was reportedly going well and that he might be reinstated at training camp. So that's a possibility. So he could be back next season. So he could be back early next season because no matter what, I think he will be back, but he could be back. I mean, even to start the year, that's a real possibility because again, guys, Josh Gordon hasn't really officially been, we don't know what his suspension is going to be next season. He's just on the commissioner exempt list. We don't know what it is. We don't know what he failed for. He's just on the commissioner exempt list. So he could be back to start the year next year. So, that kind of gets the conversation going about the Patriots offense, what it could look like with Josh Gordon. So, Mike, that's the question right there. Adding Josh Gordon into this offense, let's say for the entire season, let's play a hypothetical game for the entire season. What does he do for that Patriots offense?
Well, I think first and foremost, since we're talking hypothetical, like you just mentioned, let's hypothetically believe that, N'Keal Harry, the first round pick for the Patriots, is actually what a first round pick usually turns out to be sometimes, and that's a solid player for a team. Let's hypothetically believe that.
I mean, there have been plenty of guys who just fallen on their faces who were first round picks.
Let's play the game of N'Keal Harry actually pans out to be a solid wide receiver. Let's believe that Demaryius Thomas, is fully back from his Achilles injury, and he can pretty much be similar to the Demaryius Thomas we've seen over the last couple of seasons. Julian Edelman's there, and he's still Julian Edelman, Super Bowl MVP. And then you add Josh Gordon to the mix. I think one thing that this does, if that's the case, and that's, the list of guys that you have lined up, Julian Edelman, N'Keal Harry, Demaryius Thomas, I think you don't have to fully dread missing a very impactful tight end in the passing game. Obviously, we know what Gronk brought to the table over the last 9 years he was with the team. And through the course of the offseason, once Gronk officially announced his retirement, one big question was, what the Patriots going to do to replace Gronk? You don't have that tight end that you had the last 9 seasons that can really impact the game and be a deep threat like Gronk was. But now if you add in these 3 guys, if you have Josh Gordon and Demaryius Thomas and now N'Keal Harry lined up, you're talking about guys who they're not Gronk, yes, but they can somewhat fill the void of what you'd be missing in Gronk. Now, obviously, Ben Watson's a solid pickup. He'll miss the first 4 games. Matt Lacrosse, I think his name is. Who knows how he's going to be?
I think.
Yeah, but I think Ben Watson is the guy that the Patriots are going to depend on at the tight end position this upcoming season. And then you still have, Rex Burkhead and James White, who do an excellent job in the passing game. Josh Gordon makes the tight end position kind of on the back burner of what you're expecting to see out of this offense. I think Ben Watson will play a solid role. Yes, he's not Gronk, but I think will be a solid role. But if you can line up on the field, James White behind Brady, and then to your left and your right, you got Edelman, Demaryius Thomas, Josh Gordon, N'Keal Harry. That's pretty wild, and that can be very dangerous. Ben Watson being an option as well, but huge in the blocking game, similar to what Gronk was able to bring to the table. Josh Gordon makes this offense very dangerous, more dangerous than last season, more dangerous than the last couple of seasons if everybody is playing up to their potential, fully healthy, and can be on the field for the whole season.
All right, guys, the Red Sox have the Toronto Blue Jays coming into town this weekend, and then they've got the Chicago White Sox coming to Fenway Park on Monday. Confidence high. They've been playing a little better. I'm not fully on board yet, but they're certainly playing better. Willing to place a wager, don't know where to start. There's only one place to get in on all this action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it. BetOnline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sportsbook online. If you are feeling lucky and would like to support our podcast / video, go to clnsmedia.com/PatsRT and use the promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. That is CLNS50. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Go online or use your mobile phone to sign up today at betonline.ag and try in-game live betting where you can participate with all of the action with every single play. Use that promo code CLNS50 for a 50% sign-up bonus. Again, clnsmedia.com/PatsRT. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Look, I think there are three things that you kind of have to pick apart here when it comes to Josh Gordon. So one, how many games did he play last year? He played 12 games. Honestly, okay, so this relates with my first thing. Josh Gordon, people are going to say, and people are going to say it, maybe not Patriots fan, but people are going to say it. How productive can this guy be? He missed more games. He really hasn't played much, very much at all over the past 3 seasons. We saw him come in last year, and it looked like he didn't skip a beat. So I'm expecting that if he's able to play, he's going to look like Josh Gordon. 12 games last season, 41 receptions, 737 yards, averaged 18 yards a catch. And then he got 4 touchdowns. So I think, the guy is a stud. The guy is an athletic specimen. So if he plays, I'm expecting him to be productive. And in saying that, what he does, so you run down that receiver depth chart like you did, Mike. Edelman, N'Keal Harry, Phillip Dorsett, Demaryius Thomas, and add in Josh Gordon to that mix. Okay, what he does there, the 4 names that you met, Julian Edelman, obviously Super Bowl MVP, stud. He's going to be fine. But Demaryius Thomas, no matter what we hope for, he's not going to be the same guy. He could get close, but he's not going to be the same guy. Tearing your Achilles is, especially at his age, kind of close to a career ender, or at least it's going to slow down your production a ton. Phillip Dorsett, I think at this point we know what he is. He can have a lot of production, but he can also have games where he just goes absolutely silent. And then N'Keal Harry, rookie, you don't know what he's going to do. So those guys can use some help. And bringing in Josh Gordon kind of takes over that Gronk role where it's going to cause defenses to have to watch that guy more. So he's going to take that attention away, and he's going to give less attention to the guys that I just mentioned, Thomas, Harry, Edelman, and Dorsett. So it's going to give those guys more opportunity to get open. So for the passing game, not only is he going to be a dangerous threat down the field and just a dangerous threat overall, he's going to help out the other guys by just being there. Even if he's not that productive, people know what he can do. They're going to watch him. They're going to take that defensive attention. They're going to put it on him. Their best guys are going to be on him. So ergo, those guys are going to have, the other 4 guys again that I mentioned are going to have more opportunity to get open.
Yep.
And now looking at the Patriots offense with Gordon added, I've been talking about that the run game all offseason. I am excited as hell to see that run game going, especially now that we know Sony Michel should be ready to go by training camp. That run game is going to be great. I think they're going to be excellent. The receiving game, slot, short game, we know it's going to be good. It's Tom Brady. It's Julian Edelman. We know it's going to be good. Now, the deep game with Josh Gordon added, very good potential to be nasty, especially if N'Keal Harry ends up being the guy that we think N'Keal Harry can be. So adding Josh Gordon in makes the deep game great. We already know the short game is going to be good, and the run game is going to be solid. This Patriots offense with Josh Gordon added, man. Yikes.
Dangerous indeed.
Dangerous as hell. So Josh Gordon, I mean, you want to give our opinions on this? I think he's going to play the whole season. I really do.
You don't think he'll face any type of suspension to start the year?
I don't. I really don't. It seems like they're leaning in that direction. And the NFL's already started discussing it's going to come up in the new CBA, so nothing's going to change now. But the NFL's starting to become more lenient with marijuana usage, which we know has been the bulk of the issues for Josh Gordon. So if they're getting more lenient with that, then we'll see. I have a weird feeling that we're gonna see him week 1. And I mean, on top of that, and we've brought this up multiple times over the offseason, we don't actually know what caused him to fail his probation with the NFL. It could have just been a missed piss test. That's all it could have been.
If he is there to start a training camp, day one, Josh Gordon rolls out there in his number 12 jersey, I'll be with you in believing that, he will be there week 1. But until then, I feel also due to the fact that this is kind of a repeat offender, because like you said, we don't know what the issue was as to why, he missed the last couple of games of the season, and we don't know what the issue was. But he has been a repeat offender with these issues and missing NFL games due to suspension or whatnot. So depending on what the reason is, if he's out there training camp, I'll believe that maybe the NFL, he'll be out there week 1, but we got to wait to see.
All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for watching another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. It's June, baby. I mean, we got 2 months till
Chugging along.
we got about a month and a half till we get some preseason games.
Oh boy.
Which I hate watching. I don't know. I hate watching them. I don't think they're great to watch at all. But F it. CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable, Nick Qualia, Mike Molyneux. The whole crew should be back next week with more hot topics, hoping that there's more topics like this that come up, because Patriots drama is the best kind of drama, aside from NBA drama. NBA drama is actually the best kind of drama. Nick Qualia, Mike Molyneux, Marvizon will be back next week. Guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back for another Patriots Roundtable next week.